Taking a look at Tesla stock here, and today is April 14, 2025. We know Tom Lee is extremely bullish on Tesla stock as well, and here in this video though, I'm just going to be sharing my personal opinion as well as possible resistances on the way up and a potential pullback level to watch out for if there is going to be a downside move. Before I go over this, I just want to mention if there is going to be a pullback, I personally don't believe that there is going to be a big pullback as we've seen here in the last couple of trading days. I know we've been seeing a lot of volatility here for Tesla stock on the up and downside moves, but I think in the short term here, we should be able to see more greener days than we do see red days. And the reasoning is because I believe between 272 and 213, this entire time has been a loading phase. And what I've been mentioning in our previous videos, and a lot of our videos for Tesla stock that I've been posting here in the last couple of weeks, that below 250 is a really good dip opportunity. That's where I'm personally adding a big position into Tesla stock while we're below 250. And if we do break above 250, I wouldn't mind dollar cost averaging between 250 and 272, small positions at a time. Say hypothetically I missed this opportunity below 250 and below 272. I still wouldn't mind adding small positions below 313. And again, if the idea is to be holding long term, if you're short term, of course, be careful. But if you're long term trading and long term investing, then below 313, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't mind as well. Mainly because also the 200-day moving average is at around 290. And typically, I don't want to be buying way above the 200 moving average. I try to get as close as the 200-day moving average as possible, or below it is even better. And currently here, as you can see, we are below the 200-day moving average. And again, it's at 290 for the 200-day moving average. So us being at below 250, I think is a really good dip opportunity. That's where I wouldn't mind adding a bigger position here into Tesla. In terms of the upside moves, right? So some resistances to keep an eye out for. Specifically, short-term 250 here could be a resistance level to watch out for. We also know that 272 here is going to be a resistance level to keep an eye out for in the short term as well. 290 there is going to be tested, in my opinion, the moment we break above 272 again. And then really one of the major resistances is going to be 313, 355, 406. So those three there, watch for a move to break above it as well. If you want to compare it from our current price here at 249, up to about 313 is close to a 24% move. You've also got 355, a 41% move, and then 406, 60% move. I do think this is going to test within the next couple of months here, and rather sooner than later, between 313 and 355. 406 here could potentially take, I don't know, potentially within 2025. That's just a possibility, and take that with a grain of salt. But for those that are really bullish on Tesla, there's a lot of price targets on unusual whales from many firms between about 355 all the way up to 488. So definitely keep an eye out for the all-time high being retested here for Tesla. We already know that as fast as these stocks go up, they can go down just as fast. And again, the same can be said vice versa. It could also go back up just as fast as well. So know that the overall market and also Tesla sentiment can change very quickly. And I think, there's a lot of hate on Tesla, but people will still want to make money. And I think the buying pressure will come back for Tesla stock. So definitely keep an eye out for Tesla here, momentum move to the top side, especially once we break above the 200-day moving average again. And I do think that is going to occur within April or May. So I'm not trying to take my time and wait to see if it happens. Personally, I'm trying to take advantage of this dip opportunity, and that's just my personal opinion. So let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Do you think Tesla can fall below 213? Are you personally waiting for Tesla to drop below 213, or are you buying into Tesla stock as of right now? If you are long-term into Tesla, and you don't have a community, I highly recommend joining our Discord. It's free to join, and we have over 32,000 people. We also got a dedicated chat section for Tesla stock as well, and I do share my chart there every day. If that's something you're interested in, highly recommend joining the Discord. And if you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, show some support, and turn on notifications so that you can get our next Tesla video update as well. I do go over Tesla videos here on a daily basis. If you want our live entries and exits, I highly recommend joining our Patreon as well. It's optional, but if you do join the Patreon, you'll get some VIP access to our Discord channels as well. And again, it includes live entries and exits on stocks and options. That does include Tesla stock as well. Okay, we got multiple analysts sharing entries and exits. Lastly, I didn't mention it yet, but in terms of a downside move, say we are, below 250. Know that below 250 down to about 213 is still a pretty good dip opportunity, but if you are waiting for downside moves, 213 here is going to be right around a 15% move to the downside. And, to be realistic, even though I don't think this is going to occur, this is also a possible scenario that we have to keep an eye out for. And a test down to about 180 is down about 28% from our current prices here. This is a possibility, but I don't think this is going to occur. If anything, I just still view it as a better or bigger dip opportunity, and a chance to possibly dollar cost average some more into Tesla stock. But between 250 and 213 is kind of what I'm looking at right now as the bigger dip opportunity. I'm not really seeing 180 in the picture just yet, but I'm not trying to say it's impossible. Okay. And yes, I'm more bullish on Tesla stock. I'm pretty optimistic about this recovery and move back up to the top side. I know Tom Lee said he was looking for a V-shaped recovery, and obviously he said himself too, it's just taking a bit of extra time here, and obviously it's not going to be an exact V-shaped recovery, but I do think Tesla stock here is going to have a pretty big recovery, and I am going to be pretty patient about it. And what am I doing? Again, I'm just taking advantage of this dip opportunity while it's below the 200-day moving average. Other than that, some extra information. If you haven't seen our videos before, I did call out Tesla here before it ran up to 488. It's in one of our previous videos here on the YouTube channel, one of our first videos actually, and Tesla was about at 170, 180. I just mentioned it was a dip opportunity, and really personally I was looking for 300 to be tested at the time, and we had a move all the way up to 488. So congratulations to anyone who watched that video and took action, right? But again, this video and those videos that I posted, they're all just my personal opinion and never forcing anyone what to do there. So always do your own research and due diligence, and take this with a grain of salt, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and again, we'll see you in the next video for Tesla.